Namaskar. It will be interesting to know that Panchtantra stories are wonderful. But how did these stories start? And what is the meaning of all this? It is said that long ago there ruled a king, Amar Shakti. He had 3 sons. All 3 were very foolish and lazy boys. They refused to learn anything from any of their teachers. When all else failed, the king called a wise person, and his name was Vishnu Sharman, and asked him to find some way to teach the 3 princesses. Pandit Sharman made up a lot of interesting stories with morals. He told the princes these stories to educate them. Later, these stories were divided into 5 books. That is how the Pancha, that means 5, Tantra means books, came into being, and the 3 foolish boys became 3 wise men. And today's story from the Panchtantra is The Faithful Camel. The title is The Faithful Camel. I am sure you will like it. Let us see what is there. Once upon a time, there was a lion who was the king of the forest. He was the strongest and the bravest of all the animals. Everyone was afraid of him. All the animals accepted him as their king. One day, the lion got an idea. Since I am the king, he thought, I must have courtiers. He called a fox and said, I have heard you are cunning and wise. You shall be my adviser. The fox was thrilled to be chosen by the king. He bowed low and said, thank you, you're my lord. Next, the lion called a leopard and said, you will be my bodyguard. You are the fastest runner and very alert. The leopard also bowed and said, thank you very much, sir. Finally, the lion called a crow. He said, since you can fly all over the place, I'll make you my messenger. Thank you, your majesty, the crow also said with a bow. Now, I want you all to promise that you will always be faithful to me. You will serve only me and no one else. All 3 said together, we promise, your majesty. The lion said further, I promise that I'll provide you with food. No one will harm you while you are with me. The 3 served the lion faithfully. They searched for animals for the lion to kill. After he had eaten, they got the leftovers, so they never went hungry. One day, the crow wanted to show that he was very wise. He came and said, your majesty, I have found a very rare and tasty animal for you. Which one? Asked the lion. A camel, your majesty. I have tasted camel meat once in a desert. It is delicious. The lion asked, what's a camel? I have never seen one. A camel is a big animal. It lives in a desert. I just saw one. Why don't you kill it? What do you say, my friends? The lion asked the fox and the leopard. Is camel meat good to eat? The other 2 had never seen a camel or a desert. But they did not want to admit it. They were afraid that the lion would think that the crow was cleverer than them. "Yes, Your Majesty, it's very tasty," they all said. "Let's go to the desert." So they left for the desert. The crow flew ahead to lead the way. After some time, they reached the desert. It was very hot, and the lion's paws started burning on the hot sand. "I'm going back," he roared angrily. "I don't want to eat camel's meat." But the advisors did not know the way back. The fox said cunningly, "Your Majesty, please wait here. I'll go and find the camel." He ran off into the desert and found the camel. "Come on quickly," he said to the camel. "The king is calling you." The camel was surprised to hear this, but he went along quietly. The lion was pleased when the fox arrived with the camel. "Here he is, Your Majesty," the fox said. "He'll carry us back. He knows the way across the desert." The lion climbed onto the camel's back. The fox and the leopard jumped on too. The crow flew ahead. Soon they reached the forest, very hungry. The three courtiers thought, "We have brought our dinner along." But the lion said to the camel, "Thank you, friend. You have saved our lives. Please stay with us. I will always protect you." His three courtiers were surprised to hear this. They wanted to eat the camel, but they did not dare to say anything. The lion was very hungry now, but he could not go out hunting. The hot sand had burnt his paws badly. "Hey, listen, you fellows. Go, get me some food, fast." The fox, the crow, and the leopard ran off at once. But instead of hunting, they sat down to talk. "What are we to do?" they said. "How are we to get food for the lion?" The fox had an idea. "There is one way. We'll have to trick the camel. We'll make him offer himself to the lion." He told them what they had to do. The three of them went back to the lion. "Your Majesty," the crow said, "I'm sorry we could not find any food for you. I'm your loyal servant. I can't see you going hungry. Why don't you eat me?" "No, no," said the fox. "Please eat me. This small crow is hardly enough for you." "Get aside," said the leopard. "Eat me, Your Majesty. I'm big enough to fill your stomach." Naturally, the camel had to speak too. "I am the biggest, Your Majesty. Please spare these friends and eat me instead." The three courtiers smiled happily. They got ready to eat up the camel. But the lion said, "Now I realize how faithful you all are. Thank you very much. I won't refuse your kind offer. I'll eat you one after the other. I'll start with the crow who offered himself first." As soon as they heard this, the three courtiers ran away. The crow flew off. The leopard and the fox disappeared into the forest. The lion laughed aloud. "There go my loyal and faithful courtiers." Turning to the camel, he said, You are the truly loyal one. Will you be my friend? The camel agreed happily. Thus, the clever lion found out who his truly faithful friend was. So, I'm sure you like the story. Everybody cannot be faithful. We need to find out who is our faithful friend. I'm sure you like the story. To make this story interesting, Manojji helped me, and I am Kamaljeet. Thank you.